I'm a goofball. Yeah. But I be living that thug life, you heard me? Yeah, that's what it do. Huh.
Say a command.
That's what it do. Huh. I got my boy Rick Rouse in the building. Huh. Yeah, eat the cheddar cheese. Huh. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I got the whole gang in here. I got DMX. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? Yeah, I got my dudes barking at you. What you know about that? It's your boy Opex up in here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I got the whole cronies up in here. The whole bird gang. Yeah, that's what we talking about up here. Yeah, yeah. I got my boy Paco up in here. Yes, I don't understand why you have to talk like this. I keep it 100. You understand? I understand. You understand. We all understand. I got my boys up in here. You heard me? DMX, Rick Ross, Paco, and your boy Opex. Know what I mean? And we be living that thug life. Let the money come to me. Yeah, I live the thug life. Let the money come to me. Yeah, I live the thug life. Let the money come to me. Yeah, I live the thug life. Let the money come to me. But I'm a goofball. Let the money run for me. Yeah, I'm a goofball. Let the money run for me. Yeah, I'm a goofball. Let the money run for me. Yeah, I'm a goofball. Let the money run for me. And Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. I'm a little delirious right now. I've been talking to myself for like the last hour, and I've been driving for like 9 hours now. So I'm gonna be a little bit goofy. I hope y'all like it. I have a little bit of a goof side. Yeah, I say, nah, man. It's Opex up in here. Keeping it real, keeping it 100. I hate when people say that. I keep it 100. That's so mindless to say. I got to admit, I used to say ad-libs, stupid words. I used to be that person in my teenage days, but then I grew up, you know what I mean? If I have a girlfriend, I don't call her bae. What the fuck is that? Bae. I didn't pronounce one of those letters, so yeah, that makes me cool or something. Did you forget to say the letter? I don't know. I don't know what's cool about it. I don't know why the kids are saying bae or on fleek. Not quite sure why people are saying that. Turn up! Yeah! Not quite sure why kids are doing that. I mean, I know why they're doing it. They're being misled. We're losing the English language slowly but surely, at least in America. Oh, God. Huh? Give me the munchies. Huh? Yeah. I'm sweating so hard, I got some butt cheese. Huh? Rap music is so bad these days. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse. People used to think Tupac was bad, or Biggie was bad, or, you know, NWA was bad. Today's music is so bad, so bad. It's just so stupid. It's mindless. They're not talking about anything. You know what? I live in this country for 29 years, And you say I wasn't an American citizen. You ask for the green card. I don't understand, because I was born and raised in this country, 29 years in this country, United States of America. People think I'm not from this country, but yes, I am. English, my only language I understand. No understand for Espanol, for Russian, no understand. I understand for English, English only. My English is very good, understand? You think I'm from this country? Yes, born and raised in this country. That's it. I was born in this country. American citizen for me, buddy. For American citizen. No for different country. For America. Understand? Paco, he may be from Puerto Rico or Mexico. Hey Paco, where are you from? Senor, I'm from Mexico. That was a bad impression. I don't know if you guys know this, but people think that I look like a hippie. And, well, I'm wearing the shirt right now, which is pretty hippified. I usually wear a bandana. I have my long hair, so I kind of get it. You know, a little bit of a beard going. So, maybe four or 5 days ago, I was in Alabama. And I was in, I don't remember where in Alabama, but I parked at the Lowe's because I had to drop off some plants that morning, the next morning. But I went across the street to get something to eat. And when I was in there, the first thing that happened was the two girls were eyeing me like crazy, like they have never seen a white dude before. Now these were two young white girls, but their eyes were stuck on me, right? And the black guy in the back with the other black guy were like trying to make fun of me and then make fun of the girls for eyeing me like that. And it was pretty funny, but then the one black guy did a peace thing to the other guy to make fun of me, and I caught him, and then he looked over to see if I caught him, and then basically I was just like, you know, I just drove for like, I worked maybe like 13 hours that day or 12 hours, so I'm pretty tired. I just want to get something to eat and then watch a video and go to sleep, you know, at that point. And basically I was like, oh, whatever. Like I looked at him, I was like, I think I might have shrugged, like with a mix of emotion, like the average person would probably be a little mad or something, right? And then I had the other mix was like, I'm tired, I don't even give a fuck. And when he noticed that I noticed him, basically he felt like a little awkward. And he was the ghetto black guy. He wasn't the average black guy. He was the ghetto black guy. And when he went like that and turned over and saw me, he kind of got embarrassed. Like, this is embarrassing. I just tried to make fun of this guy, calling him a hippie, making fun of the white girls for, you know, kind of eyeing me and stuff. And then after that, like, they gave me the food. The girl did. Like, have a good night or whatever, and walked out of there. And for some reason, strangely enough, I started to feel awkward. Like, you made this girl, like, basically feel awkward. You made me feel awkward. And him himself felt awkward. All for just this. He did this and said peace or something. And I didn't notice that I looked like a hippie at the time. You know, I don't remember what I was wearing, but I had long hair, bandana. You know, I think I had tighter pants than I usually have, my tightest pair of pants, which to you tight jean fuckers, you know, it's not that bad, but it's not tight, but to me it's tight. And I guess I looked a little bit like a hippie. I played the part, And it didn't bother me until I was walking out of there and I realized that the girl felt awkward. I already knew the guy felt awkward, and I ended up feeling awkward. It was just awkward, you know? But I didn't care. I got back in my truck, and it didn't hit me again until I got back in my truck. I was like, why do people do that? You know, if it's an open restaurant and I can see you, why would you do that? You know, why make everyone feel awkward? Anyways, that's not really a point to anything. But this video is not a point to anything. This is just me being a goofball. That is it. That'll do her. So, maybe there is a point to this video. Be fucking weird. It's awesome. I've learned to love myself, and I've also learned to not feel ashamed of anything stupid I do, not feel ashamed of being weird. So in my like weird bullshit that's going through my head right now, in my sort of sleep deprived / overworked body and mind right now, you know, of course I'm gonna be a little delirious. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just being delirious. I'm being my normal fucking self. And, you know, it is what it is, you know. You should be openly embracing your weird self. I don't think there is a cuter quality in a woman than being weird, stepping out of your comfort zone of your fake person and becoming your weird, real self. I don't think there's a problem with that, and I think it's beautiful. Being yourself, being true to yourself. So if you're trying to keep it 100, what you should be doing is being real for yourself. Be weird. Laugh at stupid shit. You know, let yourself laugh at stupid shit. You know, don't hold yourself back because of anything between, you know, don't hold yourself back. Be yourself. Even that guy that put up his peace sign and said peace or something, and I caught him, you know, do that if it you know, as long as you're not trying to offend somebody, you know, do it, because it's fun. It's all fun and games. We're all in this thing together, and you shouldn't try to be an adult, and you shouldn't be saying that you're spitting real talk when you're talking gibberish or bullshit. Basically, the weirder you are, the more real you are. And I don't mean weird as in you snap cats' necks or something. Not that kind of weird, because that's psychopathic. But weird as in like what I'm doing right now. I'm just being fucking weird. You know, I'm making scenarios up in my head where I have Paco and DMX and fucking Rick Ross on the top of my head. Obviously, I didn't come up with that before making the video. I was just being goofy, because that's what I've been doing. So if there is a point to this video, that's the point. Be weird and don't be ashamed of it. Somebody will appreciate it. A lot of people will appreciate that, because that is actually real. Your weird uniqueness is unique to yourself. So ultimately, basically, you're just helping out yourself. And you might intrigue others. And if someone doesn't like your real self, your goofy, weird self, which all of y'all are weird. Gangsters are weird. Guaranteed. They just try to hold it back. They try to be emotionless. That adult side, you know, where basically you can form yourself to be, you know, not laugh at farts and all that shit. That's bullshit. If somebody farts and you don't laugh, there's something wrong with you. I'm gonna be 50, 60, 70. There's somebody farts in an awkward randomness, I'm gonna fucking laugh my balls off. Not because I'm immature, because that's fucking real. So I can't replay this for you guys, but in my head I'm replaying it. So I'm at Home Depot, and I was working there at the time. It was about a year ago. I had this guy I worked with. His name was Lewis, and we're in the aisle together, and it's getting near the point when we're leaving. So whenever it gets near that point when it's time to go, it's like 2 and we leave at 2:30, we start laughing for no reason. Basically, we're all excited. We're getting the fuck out of this prison, you know, the whole nine. And this guy, I don't remember if he bent over. I think he bent over because the tags that were replacing, like price tags, were on the bottom beam, and he had to bend over to get it, and he farted, and he could not stop laughing. This guy's maybe 50 years old, maybe a couple years older than 50, and he could not stop laughing. He started laughing, I started laughing. That was something we laughed about for like 2 days. And that's it's so fucking childish to some of y'all, you know, your eyes. But that's fucking funny, man. When somebody farts and they didn't mean to fart, and, you know, they farted, and, you know, it's what it is, because it was loud, and, you know, I'm like 3 bays over than him, and I heard it loud. And it's just me and him in the aisle, and I think another customer. And, dude, you should be laughing at that. No matter how old you are, you should be laughing at the stupid, awkward, fun things. You should. Now, I'm not saying, you know, the fat girl slipped on some water, she fell. Some people would laugh, some people won't. You know, there are some times something like that would make me laugh. But then there's other times where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't laugh. I feel bad. I'm empathetic toward that person. But if I hold my realness back, I will laugh. So it's almost like the opposite, where if I don't have empathy, I will laugh. So, you know, let's say you're in New York in February and it's icy as fuck, and somebody goes from the gas station into the gas station, or the gas pump to the gas station to pay or something, and they slip on ice, and you knew that ice was there because you saw somebody else almost slip on it, and you're like, oh, look at that ice, someone's going to slip on it. And then you're staring at this person, and then eventually you're like, oh god, he's going to hit that ice, he's going to hit that ice, he's going down, and he goes down. And you knew it was going to happen. You might have a slight smirk on your face because you saw it coming, right? It might be funny. But, you know, ultimately, if you don't have empathy, you're going to laugh your balls off. But if you have empathy, you might smirk for a second and then realize that your empatheticness will come out, and then you will feel their pain and the whole nine. But you should always laugh, and you should always be in humorous modes. You know, a great key to being happy, check this one out. If there's nothing you learn from this fucking video, learn this. Actually practice this. Every single day, make sure you have one deep belly laugh. Once a day. For longevity, for happiness. Have one deep belly laugh that makes your stomach hurt. Make your abs feel like you're working out. That kind of laugh. Once a day, have one of those. Not once a month, not once a year. Once a day, have a strong, deep belly laugh that lasts more than a second. You know, that lasts a while. Like when I told you that my work buddy, Lewis, he farted in the aisle. We were laughing for 2 days. That was a belly laugh for fucking 2 days. I can't explain to you, or I can't explain exactly what happened to get you into the realm of my perception, our perception, but if you were there, you'd be laughing your ass off. As you should be. And if you're not, you know, then you need some happiness in your life.